Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Reading from Srimad-Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 1, Text 12. Sutta Janasi Bhadram Te Bhagavan Sadvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jatah Yasya Chikirshaya Sutta Janasi Bhadram Te Bhagavan Sadvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya Sutta Janasi Bhadram Te Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya Sutta Janasi Bhadram Te Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya
Sutta Janasi Bhadram Te
Sutta Janasi Bhadram Te
Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi
Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi
Devakyam Vasudevasya
Jato Yasya Chikirshaya Sutta Janasi Bhadram Te Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya Sutta O Sutta Goswami Janasi You know Bhadram Te All blessings upon you Bhagavan the personality of Godhead Satvatam of the pure devotees Patihi the protector Devakyam in the womb of Devaki Vasudevasya by Vasudev Jataha born of Yasya for the purpose of Chikirshaya executing. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. All blessings upon you, O Sutta Goswami. You know for what purpose the personality of Godhead appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. Purport. Bhagavan means the Almighty God who is the controller of all opulence, power, fame, beauty, knowledge and renunciation. He is the protector of His pure devotees. Although God is equally disposed to everyone, He is especially inclined to His devotees. Sat means the absolute truth, and persons who are servitors of the absolute truth are called Sattvatas. The personality of Godhead who protects such pure devotees is known as the protector of these Sattvatas. Bhadram Te, or blessings upon you, indicates the sage's anxiety to know the absolute truth from the speaker, Lord Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Appeared to Devaki, the wife of Vasudeva. Vasudeva is the symbol of the transcendental position wherein the appearance of the Supreme Lord takes place. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaura Vani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyamadi Paschat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Suta janasi bhadram te Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya. All blessings upon you, O Suta Goswami. You know for what purpose the personality of God had appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. Rishis are calling Suta to speak because they're saying, you know the purpose of the personality of Godhead who appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. It is very amazing how the Supreme Personality of Godhead, He'll appear within human society and as a human. Manusham tanum ashrita. It's so shocking that people don't accept or believe it. How is it possible? Why will that happen? So, for that we have to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, His purpose, His mission, His mind. Who will understand that? Most confidential topic in the Vedas is knowledge of Bhagavan Himself. Vedas have so much knowledge, but not so much about personality of Godhead. How much knowledge is there? A lot of knowledge about this creation, a lot of knowledge about this creation, Supreme Personality of Godhead's energies, but about Himself, it's very rare. Knowledge of Krishna. Where is it? Rig Veda, Yajur, Samaveda, where is that? It's not much. It's not much. So, Bhagavan, the Almighty God, control of opulence, power, fame, beauty, knowledge and renunciation is unknown and invisible. He's not known, He's not present to such extent that some people, foolish people even say, there's no God because we cannot see Him. Such is the power to Him to conceal Himself. But no God really, how is that? That few seconds that argument can be removed. Small seed, banyan tree, put in the ground, huge banyan tree comes. Who can do that? Is it happening itself? Someone makes a program that has some artificial intelligence. Wow, amazing, amazing, okay. Now, what is the real intelligence? Give credit for that. Someone programmed the software that you can ask anything and information comes. Who made it? It's very nice, intelligent, very advanced. Who made the intelligence of the one who made that? That's what we want to know. And why don't we glorify that? No, they won't do that. They're envious. So that is no God. This is childish. We cannot speak about that. Queen Kunti prays, Namasye Purusham Tadyam Ishwaram Prakate Param Alaksham Sarvabhutanam Antarbahiravastitam. I offer my obeisance to you, Queen Kunti prays. Namasye Purusham Tadyam Ishwaram Prakate Param. He is the master of the material energy, and material energy doesn't touch him. Material energy, if it contacts us, it covers our spiritual nature and it impels us to enjoy this material world. But he is the master of that. It will not do that. He will not be covered by the material energy. It's under him. Ishwaram Prakate Param. Alaksham Sarvabhutanam. He cannot be seen. Actually, English we say seen, but Laksham means characteristic, symptom. No sign is there of God anyway, somehow. We are not seeing. Alaksham Sarvabhutanam Antarbahir Avastitam. Although He is present inside them, outside He is everywhere, but we cannot see. This is power of God to hide Himself from those who don't want to see Him, basically, who don't want to know Him. So Krishna is Yogeshwar, master of mystics. He'll hide Himself. He'll properly delude us. Alaksham Sarvabhutanam Antarbahir Avasthitam. Supreme Personality located inside us. Inside what extent? Right inside. Here, where am I? I am here in the soul. Right there is Krishna, but I cannot see. And I have intelligence. Next door neighbor to the soul is intelligence. I am using my intelligence. And what is my intelligence? Krishna is giving it. That also I am not seeing. Then we can see how Krishna is hidden. He is hidden just like a curtain. There's a curtain. When you draw a curtain, we cannot see anything out. So, as Queen Kunti prays, Maya Javanika Achanam Agnya Dokshajam Avyayam. He has covered the curtain. Javanika means curtain. Maya Javanika Achanam Agnya Dokshajam Avyayam. And so, Agnya, these foolish people cannot see him. Or Agnya Adhokshajam Avyayam. He cannot see him who is Avyaya. Avyaya means he will not deteriorate. He's always there. He'll never fall. He'll never fade. He'll never become old. He'll never die. He's not influenced by anything. We should be able to see him. But Agnya Dokshajam Avyayam, we will not see. We cannot see. He has covered the curtain of Maya on our eyes. Nalakshase mudadisha, nalakshase, again, it cannot be seen by these foolish people. Nalakshase mudha drisha. Nalakshase mudadisha. Next. Nato natya dharo yatha. That he cannot be seen just, and even when he came, he could not be seen. Krishna was walking, who did not want to know him, who did not have feeling, saw him as an ordinary man. Nato natya dharo yatha. Just like in a drama, natya, an actor is dressed like someone else. You cannot see him. Who is he? We don't know. When we saw a drama and we know people we know are acting, we are trying to find out who is this person, who is that, who is he, who's playing that role. We are trying to see. So maybe we can see, but we cannot see Krishna. So Queen Kunti is praying how he is hidden, that people cannot see him. And when he descends, he is hidden, just like an actor in a drama. So Krishna cannot be known. He is not known in this material world because the jiva does not want to know him. We came here to escape Krishna, so he is hiding. Okay. Hiding means he doesn't have to hide. Our vision he's giving, he'll just not manifest himself in our vision, that's all. Intelligence is given by him. So people will read Gita, envious people, those who are not tasya idam na tapaskaya, who are not austere, who are not seven mukha hejivadau, who are not predisposed to serving God and not austere, they'll not see him. They will read, like I am reading, but where is that intelligence to understand that what I am reading is about Krishna and knowledge is revealed? That is Krishna, revealing that knowledge. So he won't reveal it. Someone else will read, it's revealed. Seven mukhe hi jivadao swayam eva surat yada. One who develops that mood of service, seven mukhe hi jivadao, he can see. Although so many qualities Krishna has, one of his name is Gunanidhi, ocean of qualities. Ocean of course, so many amazing qualities. A person is, when he has so many qualities, he's glorified. He's patient, he's tolerant, he's religious, he's grave. So many qualities if he has. We find actually in Bhagavad Gita they list all the qualities of different varnas. So the Brahmana has so many qualities, Kshatriya also has qualities, Vaishya less, and then it's less and less. So actually to have many qualities, this is a godly quality. It is a godly, divine thing when someone has so many qualities. Actually only a devotee can have so many qualities. We may think someone is austere, someone is this or that, but just you be with him longer, you see, they'll break down, or they'll not be able to sustain, except a devotee, he can. Because he's connected to Gunanidhi, the ocean of qualities. Krishna has so many qualities. So we cannot know him in full. We cannot know Krishna fully, all the qualities. But to the extent that we can know Him, He can impart that knowledge to some extent. But even 1%, even 0.10001%, that to know that Krishna that much, that's a great thing. Especially in the material world, Krishna is not visible because people are envious. They're envious of Him. If He reveals, they'll criticize. You don't have form, no body, no eyes, no hands, nothing. Then how are you here? Who are you? Krishna. No, then they'll be criticizing. So previous acharyas explained that why in Bhagavad Gita where Krishna says that Krishna does not reveal Himself to Naham Prakasha Sarvasya Yogamaya Samavrita. So those who are Mudhoyam Nabhijana, Mudha, the foolish people who don't accept God, they'll not see God. Why not Krishna? The previous acharyas explained, because Krishna, if He manifests, they'll criticize. It's not good for them. It's not good. Krishna, yeah, He can take any amount of criticism, but it's not. The way of this material world is glorification and service to God, not criticize. So in this material world, people are in ignorance. They are seeking all kind of knowledge. We don't know anything, and that's not a good feeling, to not know. Suddenly if light goes off and there's darkness, what do? First thing, get the light. Because when we are in darkness, we cannot see, we cannot hear, we don't know what is happening. It's a fearful condition for the jiva. So jiva is disturbed that I don't know what is happening. I'm hearing thunder. What is that thunder sound? Earthquake. What is happening? Earthquake. Why is it happening? It's a disturbed condition. But one who has knowledge is not disturbed. We know what earthquake is. The diggajas are moving, isn't it? No, people have different explanation. But we know from Shastra the diggajas are moving, so the Bhumandala is moving, and then we are getting earthquake. Anyway, so to not know anything, this is a disturbed condition. So people want to know, so therefore they are reading. We'll go to college, we'll read. And education is to the soul what a sculptor is to the stone. Sculptor, sthapati, he can carve a nice image from a stone. Otherwise stone doesn't look good. He'll carve an image. So people say education is to the soul. But which education? Not this education, not this degree and that. Education means knowledge of God. Now this is education. In this book, Renunciation Through Wisdom, Prabhupada writes that actually material education expands the net of Maya. Who is more bewildered? Who is more foolish? The more educated you become, the more foolish. I got 1 degree, you're 1 degree foolish. I got 2 degrees, 2 degrees foolish. I have PhD. And what my PhD teacher told me, PhD, permanent head damage. We wanted to do PhD, don't do it. He said, this is waste of time. He had done PhD. And don't do it, just go and work, do something outside. So Prabhupada said that more one studies material education, the more the net of Maya increases. He's more deluded. So okay, we are seeking knowledge. But intelligent people, they will seek knowledge of God. That knowledge we want to know. Why? Because even a villager, if some simple person who didn't get any school education, he figures out that, look, God is controlling rain. Yes, I'm putting the seed, but it will not grow unless rain comes. Yeah, who's controlling rain? God. Okay. And I was born. How was I born? Creation of God. He designed the body and for it to reproduce another body. Okay. And who is doing the destruction of everything? God. Who is maintaining everything? God. Everything comes from God. Yeah. Then better I should know about God. Why am I studying these other things? Better don't waste time, know about God, then we'll know all these things. This is intelligence. So intelligent people, they seek knowledge of God. Yeah, and artists, people know art, dancing, singing. Better to perform something about God That was the tradition, Vedic culture. Everything if they do for God, then the people are benefited. Even the people want to see some drama, some art form where God is there. Then there's some benefit. I sat down 1 hour, I got some benefit. Otherwise, some fictional story, what will that benefit? So, intelligent people will try to find out about God, and so then that is the aim in life. Try to find out about God. And there are many ways of trying to know. Bhagavad Gita tells us, why should we know about God? Krishna says, if you know about me, my birth, my activities, which are transcendental, if you know that they're transcendental and you realize, then you will not take birth again. Janma karma cha me divyam divyam yuveti tatvata tyaktva deham punarjanma na iti mam iti. You leave your body, tyaktva deham, you will not enter another body. Mam iti, you will attain me, Krishna says, if you know my birth and my activities. Then why are we wasting time studying all this knowledge? Let us know about Krishna. Let us know his birth, his activities. So we don't have time even. It's not a long life. If we think, no, I have 40 years, I'm 40, at least 20 years, 30, 20, and how many years will you sleep? If you calculate, at least out of 20 years, say 5 years goes in sleep, or 6, 7, okay, be honest, 8, 10, 8 years sleep, then passing stool, brushing, eating, then medical problem, okay, 20 years, then 10 years, 5, no time. Actually, we don't have time. So, don't waste time. Learn about Krishna and get liberation. What is the benefit? So many other things that people are trying to know. Even within Vedic culture, they're trying to read other things and do other things. It's not intelligent. Intelligent people, they will seek after God. And Bhagavatam says, in Kali Yuga, intelligent people, yajanti hi sume dasha, will come to the Sankirtan movement. Krishna varnam tusha krishnam sangopanga asta parshadam Yajñai sankirtane prayer yajanti hi sumedasha. Not even meda. Meda means intelligent. But sumeda, who's very intelligent, he will just come into the Sankirtan movement. Bhagavatam is saying. Yajñai sankirtane prayer yajanti hi sumedasha. Intelligent people, they will come to the Sankirtan movement because they know I have to know God. How to know God? Simply chant Hare Krishna, we'll know God. But others will get into deep discussion on Vedanta or do some form of yoga, karma, jnana, so many other things. But intelligent people just chant Hare Krishna, just come into the Sankirtan movement and of course chant Hare Krishna. Prabhupada said that. But as Prabhupada's disciples said, who was that? I can't remember. He said that, I thought Prabhupada was saying chant Hare Krishna. So I joined the movement. I'll just chant Hare Krishna and hear Bhagavatam. But then they made me clean the floor. And yeah, that is true. Not only that, but that will help us to chant. Actually, we cannot chant. How much will we chant? But then we do all different services. Then desire to chant because it cleans, like a mirror is clean. Cheto darpanama. That mirror is cleaned. Then desire to chant comes, desire to hear. And also, when we hear, we'll understand. Otherwise, we're hearing, but we're not understanding. But the more, seven mukha hijiva, we do seva, the more we become purified. And so that's the reason. So to elevate, intelligent people seek, like let me elevate and learn about God. Because God is not known, I don't know God. But to know God, I'll know everything. So if they're not so intelligent, they'll go into path of yoga or jnana. Yogyan or karma yoga. They say, I'll just do my duty and I'll get perfection. Karma yoga. Or jnana, that I'll use my brain and study the Vedas and try to understand God. Or yoga, they'll close in dhyan and try and meditate. But intelligent people, they'll take up bhakti, which is direct method. To know God, knowledge of God is not like other knowledge. I'll study and read and get it. Knowledge of God is given by God. It's not up to us, our qualification. It's not that we can capture God. Krishna will give himself knowledge of him, jnana, vairagya, devotion, bhakti, according to who he wants. He'll give it. That is under him. Other departments are not under him. They are under Saraswati. I study knowledge, he'll give it. Okay, I study, I get it. But knowledge of God, that is different. That Krishna is directly in charge. He took that department. So to attain Krishna consciousness, one has to apply himself. So Krishna will see how much he's applying, that much he'll give the knowledge. Anyway, we have to work for anything in this world. If someone wants to start a business, not easy. But he wants to do it, he will do it. He will struggle, he will read, he will not sleep at night. He'll give up his eating 3 times, he'll eat 1 time, collect the money, start the business. He'll do it. If someone wants to learn dance, a very good dancer, a very good singer, just go back their history, how much they struggle. We know, for example, I know one Mridanga player, he was very good. So then I heard from someone else, he used to practice till late night. 1 beat, he'll practice it on and on and on and on like that. So anything we have to know. So even to know God, it's not so simple. It's simple, method is simple. Application has to be done. One has to, it requires some giving up, some struggle, some tapasya. So that's not a new thing, anything in this world. It has to, something we have to give up, some tapasya. Our voice, tan, man, karmana manasa gira, body, mind, words has to be dedicated to Krishna. And he sees that this person is applying himself, then he'll give it. Once one book distributor told me what he says. That time it was Kumbh Mela, we were distributing books, and some from Delhi distributing books. And I came, I told them, everyone is asking why a book is free, why the book is not free. And many people at Kumbh Mela, they'll come from many places, but mostly many villagers come. They're pious. But then they cannot buy books. And so then they're asking, why are you selling the book? So then he said, you tell them this, that to come to God, you have to do tapasya. You have to give up something. You have to. So in that way, when Krishna sees we've given up, then he gives. Exactly this, on this topic, Queen Kunti says that Krishna is approached by those who are materially exhausted. Akinchana gochara. Gochara means coming to, approached by akinchan. Kincha means something. Akinchan means nothing. When they are not endeavoring to improve themselves in Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, Shribir. Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, Shribir. Eda mana mada puman naivarhati vidhatum vai tvam akinchana gocharam. Queen Kunti says that those who are trying to advance themselves by good birth, Janma, Aishwarya, or more wealth, Shruta, education, Shri, or beauty, or physique. Those who are taking shelter of these things, Eda mana mada. Mada means mad, intoxicated. So one who becomes intoxicated by these things, they cannot attain. Naivarhati abhidhatum vai. They cannot approach Krishna. They had to materially give up. But again, you have to understand, materially give up doesn't mean becoming poor. Because a poor person may be attached to his begging bowl, or to his blanket, or to his stick. But the rich person, he may not be attached to anything. For this new temple being built in Mayapur, we have some devotees giving huge amount of money, especially the one in charge of the project. Huge amounts of money. And the percentage of what his wealth and how much he gave, you can compare to a poor person. Maybe you'll find he's more detached. We cannot know who is more detached. It's not that you have more, you are more attached. But generally this is a point, that when money comes and wealth, the jiva's propensity, lobh, calm, everything increases. It is generally like that. the general thing. But so Queen Kunti is praying that one who is trying to increase these things, they cannot know you, they cannot approach you. So to approach Krishna, wealth is not a qualification. Money, good looks, good birth. We cannot know who Krishna will give his knowledge to, who will become self-realized. It's difficult, we cannot know. It may not be who we think. So Krishna gave, it becomes like a surprise. Oh, this person. Like you can go to one place, a temple, we see so many people are there, then after, like many times I visit different places, then I come after many years, or after 1 year, 2 years, some are not there, some are still there. And one became empowered and he took it up and he advanced. And you become surprised, oh, this person. I thought other person will advance. We cannot know Krishna's plan, we cannot know. Does not depend on Janma, does not depend on Aishwarya, Shruta, education, doesn't depend. Shribhi, beautiful body, physique, strong body, doesn't depend on this. Krishna's will, independent, his Swarat, independent. Who he will empower, who he will give his mercy, that's up to him. And we'll be shocked sometimes. One sannyasi I heard in a class, he was saying, he was from America. Dhanavid Maharaj, okay, why not say names? So Dhanavid Maharaj, he was saying that at the time when he joined ashram, he was a complete, he said like that, I was always sitting at the back, I could not learn anything, I could not figure out anything. I was happy just if I stay in this movement, I was thinking like that. And he said that I couldn't understand Krishna's plan. Now he's a sannyasi, he's initiating, his projects are under him. And he said those people, he doesn't know where they are. There were many people who were endeavoring and they were actually having more knowledge of Shastra and many things more than him. So we can't understand who Krishna will decide, he'll empower, But we should understand that Krishna is merciful, Bhaktavatsala Hari. He's merciful, that we shouldn't think that I cannot do, who am I? No, Krishna will empower, and whatever we don't have, he'll give that. Whatever we're lacking, he'll give it to make us serve him and to become a devotee. So we cannot understand. But people are seeking the knowledge of Krishna and they cannot know Krishna till he gives the knowledge. Prasada leshanugrit eva hi janati tattvam bhagavan mahimna. Mahima, the glories of Krishna, will only be known by one who Krishna gives that knowledge. On our own we cannot see it. So finally to know God, bhaktya mam abhijanati. Krishna says, finally you want to know me, you have to come in devotion. Or shortcut. Where's the shortcut? We want to know how. Shortcut is that you approach a pure devotee who knows Krishna. He'll give the knowledge much easier than Krishna. If you approach a person who got Krishna's mercy, Krishna won't give easily. But you approach the devotees, they got it, they'll give it. They'll run after you and give you, even if you don't want. They're so merciful. They'll keep phoning you, following you up. Take it. I don't want it. No, take it. They're so merciful. They'll give the knowledge. They'll travel all over the world. They'll, sacrifice eating and sleeping just to give this knowledge. Much more than Krishna. This is the secret. Here, they're known as, Prabhupada said here in the purport, they are called Sattvatas. In the shloka it's here. Where is it? Sattvata. Bhagavan Sattvatam Patihi. So the persons who are servitors of the absolute truth are called Sattvatas. Because Bhagavan is called Sat, eternal. Sat means absolute truth. It means truth. Sat, Asat, non-truth. And eternality, truth which leads to eternality. So Sat also means eternal. So Sat is Bhagavan. Sattvata, servants of Bhagavan. Sattvatas. So actually from Sattvata comes word sadhu also. The personality of Godhead who protects such devotees is known as Bhagavan. No, Satvata Patihi, protector of the devotees. Bhagavan Satvata Patihi. Bhagavan, who is known as Satvata Patihi. So these rishis, they want to know absolute truth. And they picked Suta Goswami. You're a devotee. You can give Krishna, you know him. So you give us that knowledge. And here, how they are speaking here. Suta Janasi. Suta, you know. Bhagavan, Jana, what do you know? Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi. You know why he came in the womb of Devaki, to Devaki and Vasudeva. And he did his pastimes, Chikirshaya. He performed all his pastimes. You know this. So you can tell us. And they were so keen to know. Bhadram Te, Prabhupada says here, they're glorifying Bhadram, all auspiciousness to you. Bhadram Te means all blessings to you. Bhadram Te, or blessings upon you, indicate sages' anxiety to know the absolute truth from the speaker. They want to know from the speaker. You tell us. So they're glorifying him. This is the way. Before asking, you glorify, we serve. After serving the devotee, glorifying, then we ask the question. Pranipatena, actually it's Pranipatena, Sevaya, Pariprashnena, but in the shloka it comes. The order is that we approach, we serve, and then he reveals the truth. So in that way, that service attitude, Sevan Mukhe Hijivadao, then it's revealed. Suta Goswami will reveal it. Hare Krishna. Any question? Srimad-Bhagavatam ki jai.